Homedawgs? My name is Gokey Gamer, and welcome everybody to round 1 of playoffs in the luxury ball division. I know, it's crazy, right? This league with the mono-normal team, we somehow made playoffs. I know, right? But yes, we're here, we're live, we're doing this darn thing. We're taking on K-Son, coach of the Toronto Razor Leafs. Here are the teams. Flop. Very, very nervous about this game. Obviously, this is Iron Hands, and Corey, this was by far and away our biggest loss of the season. So needless to say, I'm very scared, but I think this time we have a pretty good team. A lot of things are different, but hopefully it works. Okay, so we see Hands, Tinglu, Latias. We do see Blastoise this time. Dang it, I was really hoping not to see Blastoise. Okay. We also see no Tinkaton, which is kind of crazy, I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, Blastoise could be Rapid Spin. It probably does have Rapid Spin, unfortunately. You know what would be kind of fire, actually? Hold up. Let me cook. Okay, because I see Blastoise there, I think I'm going to go ahead and actually lead off with Zoroark, and I'm going to disguise it as Smeargle. I think that's low-key really fire, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, that is the plan. Let me go ahead and change, or let me update my thingamabobs here. Alrighty, very interesting. Very glad not to see Hisuian Arcanine. That is very nice to see. I'm expecting it to be Tera fighting Lucario, but regardless, good luck up with my opponent. Let's go ahead and hop into the Ko-Fi team preview. Hey y'all, before continuing the video, I just wanted to take a second to plug my Ko-Fi page. I'm currently saving money to eventually buy a laptop to help with editing so I can get you all more videos, so any support is immensely appreciated. You'll not only have access to videos a day early, but you'll also have access to team previews, exclusive benefits on my Discord server, the ability to vote in exclusive polls, and even be named after one of my Pokemon on my Draft League and NUZLOCKE teams if you become a member, along with many other benefits. If y'all enjoy my content, then I highly recommend checking it out. With that out of the way, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and let's hop into the rest of the video. Alrighty, good luck, have fun to my opponent, let's freaking do this! Here we go, we're in the playoffs, let's get ourselves a dub. Alright, so we see leading off is Steve, which is none other than Torn. So Torn barely outspeeds us, which is good to know. I don't know what they're going to do here. Hyper Voice just has a straight up chance to KO, so I think I'm just going to spam Hyper Voice. It's very spammable against my opponent's entire team. Yeah, frick, I'm going to go for Hyper Voice. Let's lock it. Let's lock in. We could very easily see a taunt here, so that is something we have to keep in mind. Alright, we're going to see Knock. Wow, that sucks. Okay. Wow, they read me. Alright, not a great start. Okay. That is rough. That is a bit rough, chat. I mean, I guess I could go Bear, but I don't think that's smart. Hurricane does a crap ton of damage. If you're timid, that was a roll, by the way. That was a very minimum roll. Okay, wait, I do think you're probably physical, though. I think what I do here, I think I go Olive Oil. I could go Olive Oil, or I could go Ditto. I think I'm gonna go Olive Oil here. I think that's my best play. And then I'm just gonna immediately Terrastalize in this thing's face. Terrastalize, I think I'm just gonna click Leech Seed. Leech Seed is very spammable. Let's just do that. Something to note, this team is gonna have a very hard time breaking this Pokemon. The only thing that could be a problem is Latias with this set, which we have Terapagos for, so that is fine. We just have to play this very well. We did lose one of our major nukes. We want Blastoise gone as soon as possible, so that way I can set up the sticky webs for Ursaluna. We are going to see a taunt. Well played. Alright, they did actually have taunt, so that was very good on them. I think what I do here, I think I'm just going to click, well, they could click Knock here again. I think what I do here, I think I'm just going to click Alluring and let them knock me off. Yeah, I'm just gonna let them click Knock Off. That's fine. I'm okay with that. That does a decent chunk of damage, and we do lose our lefties, and we are taunted, but at the very least, this is going to get chipped, and now it's not gonna be able to do that much damage to me, so that's good. We are gonna also reveal that we are very physically bulky. We do a decent chunk of damage to this thing as well, which is great. So yeah, it probably has Knock Off, Superpower, maybe a flying move, and Taunt. It might have another move as well instead of the flying move, but that's fine. Yeah, so we also have this set up too, so Tinglu is no longer a major issue either. So yeah, Arboliva once again is going to be very valuable in this game. Dang, they really got the read right on that first turn. That first turn is going to be crucial for them. Really well played. However, again, we do still have Smeargle in the back. We do still have Ditto in the back. This is definitely far from over. We have Flame Body Ursaluna. So again, far from over, but we are definitely going to have to play very carefully moving forward. That's unfortunate. We'll be right back. Alright, so we are back at it. We are about as even as we can make it. That wasn't very long to recreate at all, thankfully. I'm just going to click Alluring Voice again. That is going to be my play every single time. This thing can't really touch me. We are going to see a Bleak Wind, which is going to deal a decent chunk of damage. That's a bit more than I was expecting, and this thing is mixed. Our speed is dropped, which is fine. Alluring Voice is going to pop off. Bada bing, bada boom, a decent chunk of damage. We love to see it. Okay, so I actually, okay, so I can actually go for Strength Sap here if I really want too. This is gonna be really interesting for my opponent now. Regardless, I don't think you click knock here. I think you either click Bleak Wind or you click knock. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap into Ditto. Yeah, this should be fine. I'm just gonna swap into Ditto here and probably just click knock with my own, honestly. I think that makes the most sense. We're gonna set up our imposter, bada bing, bada boom. If you click knock, really well played. We are just gonna see a taunt. Perfect, we get that read right. I am very okay with this. Alrighty, we could also click U-turn actually, but I think here I'm just gonna click knock. There's no reason for me not to click knock here, so knock off. Because at the very least, regardless, we're gonna knock something off. Iron Hands could have a booster energy, and losing the Ghost is very unfortunate for that now, but if that's the case, then it is what it is. They do have to worry about me clicking U-turn as well, so that is something to keep in mind too. I don't think Lucario gets justified, so I don't think we have to worry about that, thankfully. And even if it does, Choice Scarf Ditto still comes in and claims lives. Alright, so we are gonna see a knockoff. Tornadus does go down, which is really great. Alrighty, basically trade for trade. Olive Oil is weakened down a little bit, so we do have to keep that in mind. They had Focus Sash of their own, so they would have lived regardless. I feel a bit better about that now. So I'm going to assume that they think I'm Choice Scarf because I've learned that they watch battles, so they probably think that this thing is Scarfed, which does make sense. And when I swap here, they'll know for sure that I'm Scarfed at this point. We're going to see Hopper come in, which is going to be none other than Iron Hands. Yes, that is Iron Hands. I remembered that correctly. So this thing, it does have an item of some kind. Yeesh! I think here I'm just going to go Artist, and I think I have to set up webs. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, I think here I just set up my webs, and I try to prevent Blastoise from popping off. Alright, we are going to see a Drain Punch. That's fine. We're going to live on our Sash, which is great. And here I just click my webs. I could also go for a Willow, but I don't think I do that here. I think here I just go for webs. And then I switch into Ursaluna and claim a life, basically, is kind of what this comes down to. Alright, they actually opt to swap, so that is fine by me. We're probably going to see Murray. That's going to be Blastoise, I think. That is going to be Blastoise, so they are going to opt to set up a... They are going to opt to do a Rapid Spin, I think, unfortunately. So that does suck. I think predicting that, I go into Arboliva. Artist still has value in this game, especially with, like, Ting Lu and, like, Iron Hands. So I think this is my best play to make here. We are going to see a Rapid Spin to get rid of that. That's fine. So we are going to get the thing up, and we're going to be happy about it. Now, let me see here. I don't think Blastoise gets Taunt, but it's worth checking. Okay, it does not get Taunt, but how much damage can you do to me? Surf does 30 to 36%. I think here I just Strength Sap and call it a day. We are going to see a Flip Turn, so that makes sense. We're going to get back up to basically full against literally anything. The Latias is probably what's going to come in here if I had to guess. They do also have Fear and Alluring Voice. To be fair, Alluring Voice could deal a decent chunk of damage to that thing, so they do have to keep that in mind as well. We're going to see Joyce, that is going to be the Latias. We're going to get back up to quite a big amount with the Strength Sap, which is going to be very nice. It's not going to be, I don't know if it'll be full, but it'll at least be a decent chunk of damage. Or I should say HP recovery. Let's see. Okay, decent amount. I'll take that. That's better than where we were at, so I will take that. I've got a couple options here. I can sack off Smeargle. I don't think I do that. I think I just go Turtle and wall this thing. I think that's what I do. So yeah, we're going to switch out. We're going to go into Terapagos, and we are going to be happy about it. And yeah, let's see what happens here. We're max SPDA for this thing specifically. Let's see here. We are just going to see screens. That makes sense. I'm just going to go for a Toxic because I'm a toxic person. Toxic, bada bing, bada boom. Hopefully they stay in. Best case scenario, they don't stay in, unfortunately. I don't think they go Lucario here. I think they will probably go maybe Ting Lu. Jonathan, is that Ting Lu? That is Ting Lu. I will take this. This is fine. We're gonna set up our Toxic and we miss. Because of course we do. Why wouldn't we miss? Why on earth would we not? Why on earth would we land our attacks? Why on earth would we land our attacks? That's crazy. That's crazy. My God. Terapagos, why are you throwing? Alright, at the very least, this thing's on a timer now, so that's good. We're just gonna see a body press on my Tera shell, which is fine. Let's see if this is banded damage again. Okay, that did diddly squat, so let me see. Alright, so I could go for a Protect. I think here I go into Olive Oil. No, they could be going for EQ. Let me Protect and see what they go for. I hate to do this to you. This was always my plan. We're just gonna see another Body Press. So that now this time they might go for an Earthquake, which is what terrifies me. I'm very scared of a Body Press popping off here. Because the thing about this, okay, I don't think this is choice locked. If you go for an EQ, EQ will KO me. So I can't switch into Arboliva. I don't want to switch into Smeargle yet. I also don't want to switch into Bear. I think this time you're probably going for an EQ if you have it. So I'm going to go into Silly Putty. I think EQ here makes the most sense because you're fearing that I go into Arboliva and get up another Seed Sower, and I just completely wall this. So that's why I'm making this play. I'm hoping to get this read right. We are going to see spikes. So we're just going to see hazards go up. That's fine. I'm okay with that. And this also reveals that it's not choiced of any kind. So that's good. We are heavy duty boots, but we do have to keep in mind that Smeargle can't come in for free now. So that is something to note. Okay, you have no way to hit Arboliva. I could just immediately swap to Arboliva now. I kind of want to go for either a Whirlwind or a Throat Chop though. Predicting the double into Latias. I'm very tempted to go for Throat Chop. There's no way you can kill me. I'm going to go for Throat Chop. I'm going to predict the Latias switch. Dang it! I didn't get the Latias switch right. Oh well, it do be like that. We are just going to see a Body Press. That does a decent chunk of damage. Now I will definitely switch out because they cannot switch into Latias at this point. And then I just click Strength Sap again because there's, like, I completely wall this thing. So that is fine. This thing is also getting very weakened down, which is great. I'm going to go into Olive Oil here. They could double into Latias immediately, which would be a problem. But I think there I go into, maybe I go back into Ditto just to see what moveset Latias has. We do know that this thing cannot touch me, though. It could be going for a Whirlwind as well, which we do have to keep in mind. All right, we're going to send in Olive Oil. Let's see what ends up happening here. Do we see Whirlwind? Probably. They double. Okay, so they do make the double into probably Latias if I had to guess. No, this is Iron Hands. Ooh, I'm okay with this. This is completely fine by me. Actually, it's not fine by me. Earthquake does a crap ton. Wait, actually. Okay, here's the thing. I need this thing alive. I think I have to sack off Smeargle, unfortunately, at this point. If they go for SD, then I Will-O-Wisp. At the very least, this will give me a free switch into Ursaluna, which can just click a button. Everything is very heavily weakened down by this point, which is amazing. We are going to swap, so they did stay in and go for an attack, most likely. We're probably going to see Smeargle go down here, unfortunately. Let's see what happens. Oh wait, we do definitely see Smeargle go down because of spikes. I forgot about spikes. That's a thing. Heavy Slam. So they did just go for Heavy Slam. I don't think that would have KO'd, actually. It would not have, so we could have just stayed in there. But that's fine. We're going to go into Bear now, and we are just going to click... We could click Play Rough, we could also click Headlong Rush. Play Rough does not kill this thing, unfortunately, so I think I am kind of forced to go for the Headlong Rush. The only thing that wants to switch in on this is Latias, which we hit with the Play Rough right after. We're also not burned, which you do have to keep in mind. We are healthy, but I think I'm just going to click Headlong Rush here. If we see Latias come in, that's fine. I just go for a Play Rough after that. Okay, so this thing is just probably going to take a crap ton of damage. They do live, unfortunately, so I think we are going to die here, and this thing is probably going to get a bunch of HP back. Drain Punch, does that KO? That does KO. Yikes, not great. However, this does give me a free switch into into Ditto, I think, at this point. Let's see what moveset this thing has. All right, Silly Putty, do your thing. All right, we go into our own Silly Putty. Let's see. You have Drain Punch, Heavy Slam, Swords Dance, and Endure. Interesting. All right, well, I just clicked Drain Punch here for free because I can and I want to. We're gonna click Drain Punch, bada bing, bada boom. We take a decent chunk of damage from them, which is fine. They could click SD here, but that's gonna punish them immensely. We could also see that this might be Custap. They are just gonna Drain Punch themselves, and they're gonna do some more damage to me. I'm very tempted. I think here I'm gonna go into Arboliva, just so that way they can hit me and I can get damage off on this thing. If they SD, that is a big risk to them. If they double here into Latias, really great play. That's basically what this comes down to at this point. We are going to swap, which doesn't tell us anything yet, except that this thing is definitely not Scarred, which we knew already because it's Swords Dance. We're going to send in Olive Oil here. Let's see if your Swords Dance. They double. They make the double into Latias, I think. Yes, they do make the double into Latias. All right, I'm switching in Ditto now, and I'm just going to... I need intel on this thing. I need to see what set this is. Arboliva can win the endgame if Latias is chipped, and depending on the spread and the move set. We know it screens at the very least, and we know it's Light Clay. That's all we know at this point. It's probably also Healing Wish, if I had to guess. Which, if it is Healing Wish, that's really good. I can just Healing Wish on Ditto. And then if they double into, like, Ting Lu or something like that, that's fine. I just go down. They don't opt to let this thing go down. Hopefully we get some intel on this set. Alright, please show us some information. That'd be amazing right now. Future Sight. Fine. I'm okay with that. Really good prep as well. Okay, so they are only Future Sight. I click Healing Wish here every single time. Latias and Blastoise are the only thing preventing Arboliva from winning the game straight up. So I do have to keep that in mind. I think here what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into Terapagos and I'm going to probably Rapid Spin. Or maybe I Tera Starstorm, actually. It's not going to do that much damage anyways, and I value getting hazards off the field. so I think that's what I'm going to do. I am going to just click Rapid Spin. We're gonna get our Tera Shell back up, which is great. I think here I just click Rapid Spin. I don't think you stay in. I think I want these hazards gone. I'm expecting possibly a Ting Lu switch as well. That would be my guess. We could also opt to see a Reflect. They could also go for a Reflect here, or even, they definitely don't go for Healing Wish on their own, because Latias is their win con by this point. Nothing on my opponent's team is going to be able to defeat Arboliva. Or Arboliva. It's Arboliva, I think. I just like saying Arboliva. I think that's more fun. I mean, regardless, really well played to my opponent thus far. This is an extremely great battle by them. Jonathan, that is going to be Ting Lu at this point. That is fine by me. I'm going to click Rapid Spin, and hopefully this thing gets chipped down a little bit more. Bada bing, bada boom. Does a decent chunk of damage. I will take it. We are also going to take this Future Sight, which is going to deal a decent chunk of damage. Not too bad, because we are max SPDA. Bada bing, bada boom. Does Diddly Squat. Alright, I think here I just immediately swap into Arboliva, and I click either Leech Seed or Alluring Voice. We're gonna make the swap. If they double into Latias here, then we just stay in and click Leech Seed or Alluring Voice again, because we know that that thing can't really hit me immediately turn 1. We're just gonna see a Body Press. Completely fine by me. I'm okay with that. Alright, we're gonna Seed Sower, and I think here I could do a couple of things. I could Strength Sap, and I'm very tempted to do so. I could also Alluring Voice. I think what I need to do, though, I need to get this thing back up to full. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and click Strength Sap. If Latias comes in, we Leech Seed that thing, and then we start sipping away at it. We are just gonna see a Throat Chop, so they're gonna do a decent chunk of damage to me. That doesn't matter, though, because we are just gonna Strength Sap this thing immediately, and we're gonna get back to basically full. That is fine by me. I am okay with that. That is perfect. Ditto really did a great job at telling me what I needed in this game to win. So yeah, I'm just going to Leech Seed this time, predicting a Latias switch. That would be best case scenario. All right, we're just going to see spikes come up. That's fine. Terapagos has heavy duty boots, so I'm okay with this. We're just going to fire off a Leech Seed here because we can and we want to. Bada bing, bada boom. Get the Leech Seed off. Perfect. And yeah, this thing, I don't know if this thing dies here, but it's going to at the very least struggle. And then at the very least, when Terapagos eventually comes back in, then we can just Rapid Spin immediately the next turn anyways to get rid of the hazards again for Arboliva. This is going really well so far. Alright, it dies next turn. I just clicked Strength Sap again. Or I could click Alluring, but I don't think so. I think they let this thing go down, so I'm going to Strength Sap, predicting a Throat Chop. We could also just see another layer of spikes, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Yeah, we just see a Throat Chop here. Makes sense. Absolutely. And yeah, we're gonna Strength Sap, so Ting Lu goes down here, which is really great. There's only one layer of spike, which is not gonna be too detrimental to us by this point. So we're back up to full, which is great. And I think here what I'm going to do, I'm going to Leech Seed on the Latias if it comes in. If Iron Hands comes in, I Earth Power / Alluring Voice. If Blastoise comes in, I could Strength Sap that. If Lucario comes in, that's fine. We're in a pretty decent spot, all things considering right now. We just need to make sure that we don't lose Terapagos too soon. Joyce, that is going to be Latias. Okay, so, couple of options here. I can Leech Seed for Chip. I can Alluring Voice, predicting an immediate Future Sight, so that way I can get some Chip off on this thing. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to Alluring Voice here. Oh, never mind. Throat Chop. I forgot about that. Well, in that case, I just Leech Seed. Never mind. We are going to see a Future Sight here, so that is fine by me. We're going to Leech Seed up. Get a little bit of chippy chips, and I think predicting some damage, or I think predicting a screen, I'm going to go immediately into Terapagos because I can and I want to. If they go into Iron Hands, we outspeed, I'm pretty sure. If they go into Blastoise, that's fine, and if they go into Lucario, that's not as fine, but because we did swap out first, they did opt to stay in, so we're going to get some Leech Seed recovery, which is great, and here I just Rapid Spin to get rid of the hazards. Reflect is fine, that's only for Rapid Spin. So we are mad chillin' by this point. We are back up to full as well. We are going to see Light Screen fade. I could just straight up go for a Toxic, actually. I think, you know what? Yeah, I think I am actually going to fire off a Toxic here. I don't think Lucario Lucario could come in here, actually. I think I still click Toxic regardless. I think if Lucario comes in, that's a very big risk. This thing getting Toxic is amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. Best case scenario right here. I'm okay with both screens going up. This thing is Light Clay, so we do have to keep that in mind. Future Sight is going to do nothing once again, and we are just immediately going to get back up to full with the Leech Seed, so that's fine. I'm okay with this. Well, it might not be full. It might not be full because that was actually a bit of a higher roll. Let's see if that was a roll. Okay, it was a roll, unfortunately. I think here, I'm very tempted to double into Arboliva. Yeah, I double into Arboliva here. I absolutely double into Arboliva every single time. It doesn't look like they swapped, which is fine. They do opt to Healing Wish. So that's fine. Latias going down here is amazing for this thing. If I had to guess, we're probably going to see Iron Hands. And if that's the case, that's fine. Lucas, that's going to be Lucario. So they're going into Lucario straight up. Okay. They're going straight up into this thing. I'm very scared of a nasty plot. It could have Zen Headbutt. It could have Psychic. It could have both. I'm think this thing is going to try to set up in my face. I'm going to Alluring Voice. It is going to try to set up in my face. Perfect. Okay, this is fine. You can risk that confusion if you want to, buddy. That's up to you. That is up to you if you want to risk that or not. I Strength Sap immediately after. Yeah, this is okay. This is okay. The major threat for Arboliva is dead, which was Latias. So this might be a bit of a long game, but if we can weaken this thing down significantly, or if we can get rid of this thing altogether, that'd be amazing. Because Blastoise can't really win this game, and neither can Iron Hands. Iron Hands can't win this game either, because we will outspeed that with the Terrapagos, and I think a Tera Starstorm will finish it off. They opt to Tera. They opt to Tera. Okay, this might be Tera Fighting. I'm assuming this is Tera Fighting. It could be Tera Normal Extreme Speed. Tera Normal. This is Tera Normal Extreme Speed. All right, let's go. Perfect. That is fine by me. Really, really smart on their part. Let's see if they hit themselves. Bada bing, bada boom. They do hit the extreme speed. I don't know if this KOs me, though. This might not KO me. It does not. We're gonna get our Strength Sap off, and we are gonna get this thing up as well. This thing is now possibility of being toxic, which is amazing. So, yeah. Okay, this is E-Speed. We're gonna drop you to -1 as well, which is great. Bada bing, bada boom. We're back up to full, baby. We're back up to full. I think I Leech Seed this time. Yeah, I click Leech Seed here. You're still confused? Yep, you're still confused. You can hit yourself in confusion here. They do have to go for another Swords Dance. So this time they are at +3. That's fine. We need to land this Leech Seed. That'd be great. I'm going to cry. All right, we Strength Sap again. I need them to hit themselves in confusion so that way I have a chance to do things. I need them to hit themselves in confusion at least once. That's all I need. I knew this thing was going to be a major threat. The Tera Normal Extreme Speed makes sense, especially for Arboliva. Ugh. This is gonna be interesting, guys. This is gonna be real interesting. I won't lie, that miss with Leech Seed is very massive, because if that wasn't the case, I could just keep Strength Sapping and Leech Seeding. This thing would be getting chipped down significantly. Ugh, that's a big miss. That is a big miss. They do snap out of confusion. Do they Swords Dance again? They do Swords Dance again. I really wish I clicked Alluring now. At +6, you KO me? Ugh. I don't think you KO me any other way. I think I have to Strength Sap again. Yeah, I'm gonna click Strength Sap again. I have to. Yeah. Extreme Speed. This might KO me. I'm not sure. It doesn't. It doesn't. That's massive. That's massive, dude. Oh, God. It comes down to reads. It comes down to reads, man. All right, what do I think you're doing here? If they Extreme Speed and I don't Strength Sap, I lose. If they Swords Dance, I don't lose yet. I think I Strength Sap again. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. So now they're at +2. They're at +2 now. All right, Grass is gone, so this thing's no longer getting recovery. This thing's at +2. It cannot beat me. I think I Leech Seed. I'm gonna Leech Seed. I'm gonna Leech Seed. Please go for Swords Dance. Yes! Okay. Arboliva, for the love of God, please land your Leech Seed this time. I need you to land this Leech Seed. Thank you. All right. Thank God. Now, do I think you're going to Swords Dance again is the question. I think I just Strength Sap here. I just Strength Sap. I'm not going to overthink it. I'm just going to Strength Sap. This is interesting, dude. This is interesting. This is interesting. Ooh, boy, this is gonna be fun. All right, at least we landed that second Leech Seed. We landed that second Leech Seed, so that's fine. This is gonna be a very long game. This is gonna be very tough for me to edit. Oh, God. Swords Dance. Okay. Okay, all right. So this thing's at +5 after this. It's a roll to KO me. And there's a very good chance you're Silk Scarf as well, which is something I have to keep in mind. I have to Strength Sap here. I have to, on the off chance that we live this. Come on, Arboliva. Nope, okay. I think this thing is definitely invested. Going to Terrapagos. I think I have to Protect. Protect to get some recovery. Yep, Extreme Speed, that's fine. Extreme Speed only does like 47 to 55% to me. With full HP. I can't go for Rapid Spin because Extreme Speed does outspeed me. I think here I just Tera Starstorm and hope for a high roll. We're gonna see an Extreme Speed. Tera Shell is gonna make it not very effective. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, you're definitely, I think you're Silk Scarf if I had to guess. We're just gonna click Tera Starstorm here. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't think we're in range, unfortunately. I think we will end up losing this. GG's to Kason again. Really, really well played. That turn 1 was massive for them as well. Yeah, again, can't be mad. Really well played. I think here we will eventually lose. I think we will eventually lose. Literally, my only hope at this point is to double Protect. My only hope at this point is to double Protect. Can we do that? Maybe. I don't know. Possibly. Probably not, if I had to guess. Probably not. We're gonna have to do it a couple of times, too. We're gonna have to do it a couple of times. We're gonna need to land like 3 Protects in a row. Which, to be fair, we missed 2 90% accurate moves. Maybe we can land the double Protect. That'd be kind of fun. Land a double Protect, please, for the love of God. That'd be so funny. Yes! Okay, we're still in it. We're still kind of in it. We're still kind of in it, guys. We're still kind of in it. Extreme speed again. I do think, unfortunately, that either the Iron Hands or the other thing will come in to finish me off. I don't think this thing dies to Leech Seed yet, unfortunately. You do still live on a sliver. Triple Protect. Time for the Triple Protect, baby. All right, Terapagos, I believe in you. I believe in the power that is you. Come on! Land the Triple Protect. You know you want to. You know you want to, Terapagos. You know you want to, Terapagos. Come on, baby. Come on, show me that Triple Protect. Show me that freaking Triple Protect, dude. Show me that Triple Protect. No! Okay, that's fair. GG's. GG's, really well played. Oh, like Bullet Punch. Wait, does this kill me? It doesn't! Wow, okay. So at the very least, it's only a 2-0. I do still think I lose. Probably. Unless I can somehow stall out Blastoise, but I don't think I can. Hopper, that's gonna be Iron Hands. No, wait, this thing is an Assault Vest. Wait, did we kill this thing? Oh, Healing Wish, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I forgot about this thing called Healing Wish. I'm gonna Toxic you for fun. I forgot about Healing Wish, no! No! Oofy poopies, it do be like that. Drain Punch, that should finish me off. GG's to K-Son. Really well played. Really well played, honestly. That was really great. Both that Toxic Miss on Tinglu at first wasn't too big of a deal. That first Leech Seed though was absolutely a big deal, because if that didn't happen, then, I mean, ultimately, I still think I would have lost anyways, but still, that was a really well-played game. I'm sorry again about the hacks, that was a bit unfortunate. Well, not the hacks, the long game, the really long game. This is like my longest game of the season. But yeah, GG's to K-Son, once again, absolutely deserved victory. Really, really well played. Thank you all so much for watching. Unfortunately, this will end our run in the Luxury Ball Division playoffs. At the very least, though, we made playoffs, and we almost beat the scariest team to face us specifically, with like an Iron Hands and Tera Lucario. So if you ask me, I consider that a win. But regardless, GG's to my opponent. Extremely well played by all accounts. And yeah, there's not much more that needs to be said. And please be sure to check out K-Son down in the description below. Makes fantastic content and very much deserves the support. Really awesome dude. And yeah, K-Son, you better win it for me. You better win the rest of this for me, dude. But yeah, regardless, I'm gonna have fun editing this. By fun, I mean I'm gonna cry myself to sleep, because holy crap, this is gonna be a long time. And I'll see you soon in the next video. Also, stay tuned for Master Ball, because we are in Master Ball playoffs. It's just, we're in round 2 because we got the round 1 bye, because we got above 6th place. So yeah. Anyways, that'll do it. See you all next time. Peace out, mates!